It's easy to remember our son Jonathan at 6 months. Dad holding him firmly as Jonathan anticipates the airplane, already laughing, his eyes locked on Dad's. It's easy to remember our son at 15. I would sing children's songs, and he would join in with all the hand gestures. It's also easy to remember his first words, then his progressions into 2-word sentences. However, what's hard to remember is exactly when all of this started. First, it was his days, so distant, as if an unseen force was calling him elsewhere. No longer responding to his name, he appeared deaf. Then the language regression, 2 words, then 1 word, then silence. What was happening to our son? Why was he walking the perimeters of playgrounds, restaurants, and birthday parties? Why was he burrowing himself under cushions and pillows? And why, at 18 months and silent, did he remove every book and video from our bookshelf and reorganize them by publishing house and production company? After receiving the diagnosis of autism, we observed his further retreat into his walled-in world. We reached for our daughter's hand, knowing the 3 of us had to scale those walls and bring him home. If only I understood why his senses were moving him through the world in ways we did not understand. If only I could step inside my son's mind. Desperate for answers, I went to the bookstore. Today, you would find shelves and shelves of books about autism. But on that day in 1997, there was only one. Thinking in Pictures by Temple Grandin. And that book granted my greatest wish, to imagine what it might be like to enter my son's mind. Thinking in Pictures was the first book ever written by someone who had autism, and that mattered. Our lives were changed by that book. Now we had a foothold into our son's mind, and now we understood how to help him. Temple Grandin has written over 24 best-selling books on autism. Her books are always practical. They are guidebooks providing resources and strategies. They outline therapies that are evidence-based and caution parents against pseudoscience and miraculous claims made by so many in this field who exploit hope. Temple Grandin is a distinguished professor of animal sciences at Colorado State University and an inventor. She has dedicated herself to educating others on autism and neurodiversity by traveling the world as its most renowned speaker. She was the subject of an HBO film, Temple Grandin, and the most recent documentary, An Open Door. In 2010, Time magazine named her to its annual Time 100 list of the most influential people in the world. And in 2025, USA Today named Temple as Woman of the Year for her work in animal welfare and her autism advocacy. Her most recent honor took place just yesterday, and this is really cause for celebration tonight. The Smithsonian Institute presented Dr. Grandin with the prestigious 2025 Portrait of the Nation Award, which honors extraordinary individuals who have made transformative contributions to the United States. Temple Grandin's portrait will now hang in the Smithsonian's National Portrait Gallery. That is it. But there is something else about Temple which makes her remarkable: her humanity. She teaches with a generous heart. Her desire and need to educate, to illuminate, and improve people's lives is selfless. She just wants to make the world a better place. 27 years ago, I read Thinking in Pictures with Gratitude, never thinking that one day I could be standing before you and would have the opportunity to thank you face to face. Thank you, Temple, for all that you do for our community, and thank you most of all for allowing me to hear our son's voice again.